Hello. Yeah, just give me a minute, guys. So I can sit down. I forget, I'll stand up. Now, I know quite a few people are going to be busy with obviously Remembrance Day today. This is my first of second lives today. Just to point that out there, I will be going live tonight at 8 o'clock with the great Ruben. Obviously to celebrate Remembrance Day, to pay our respects, and to something like that. Also, this live, like obviously all the lives I do, I've done since Thursday. They will all be on YouTube. Obviously, as I said. But today, I'm here with the great Rajan. I met him through a mutual friend. And we've had some terrific conversations over the past year or so. And today, we are here together to stop the stigma against bullies, against bullying. And yeah, because obviously bullying it's not tolerated. And yeah, Rajan, I can't bring you live. You're gonna have to use a different device or something like that. But other than that, please share the hell out of this video. So yeah, because this is a powerful message we are going to share. Because obviously bullying, it's not on. It's not. Bullying needs to stop, and I'll be not only explaining my experience of living with and surrounded with bullies, but I'm also but obviously Rajan's gonna be telling his side. Sani, welcome. I know you probably been switching because obviously I'm live and Stephen Smith's live, so you're probably gonna be thinking, "Wait, what's going on here?" Unless you've got two devices, I don't know. But either way, we are here, and just see if I can bring him. Is my audio okay though? Is my audio fine? Just keep going here. Because obviously, I know I spoke with one of my friends on Friday it was, and he informed me, obviously I'm not going to say who it is due to confidentiality, but he advised me that his son basically come out and stated that he was being bullied after watching Thursday's live feed. So I am truly grateful and inspired at the exact same time to keep talking. So if I can help one, I can help them all. So yeah, we're here. Hello Phil, welcome. Hope everyone is doing fine, and let's keep spreading the message that bullying is not tolerated, especially because cyberbullying is the worst. It really is. Let me just turn this. Turn that on silent so then we're not getting interrupted, because I need this live to be perfect for YouTube. Yeah, but anyway, Rajan, it seems I cannot bring you live because you've no camera next to you, buddy. I don't know how we're going to do this. If you want to try and use the device you normally do, we can have a look at that way. It's entirely up to you. I'll just keep talking until that happens. Obviously, because all these, like I said, all these lives will be ended up on YouTube. I've just not had time to do last night's with Stephen Smith, with Life with Nature. So this is why I'm doing. So, yeah, sorry guys, I'm just inviting my list because I believe this is a powerful message that needs to get out. Because I know a lot of my friends on Facebook have, including myself, have been targeted by bullies. So this is why I need to get this out there. Just bear with me a moment. On your phone. Hey, there we go. And there's nature. There's nature. But I don't know how we're going to do this, Rajan. I don't know what kind of device you use to do your live streams, or what you did use when you were doing your live streams. And we're just having a bit of tech issues, guys. We will get this sorted. I just don't know how we're going to do it. So bear with us. But obviously, with bullies, they don't know. They just feel like they can target anyone they want. No, I can't send you the link, Rajan, due to the fact that you've no camera next to you. If you have the camera next to you, like for example, like that Elizabeth Lau, she's got a camera next to her, so I can bring her live, but obviously I'm not going to today because this is about me and you. But you haven't got one for some reason. But other than that, we will keep trying to get the message out there. Close the door. Close the door. No, out. Sorry about this, guys. I'm live. I need to be on my own. No, no, no. About that, guys. Oh, I don't know how we're gonna do this. Oh, I really don't know how to do this. Damn. Unless what I could do is actually bring you on a video call and you can try and talk it that way, if that's fine. Are you okay with that, Rajan? If obviously I stay alive, but I've got you next to me. What I'll do is this. Just let me know if you can hear him. Yeah, buddy?
Hello, mate, how you doing?
Yeah, I don't know why I can't bring you live. So what I've done is I've done this before where I've got you on the somebody on the video call, and then I've got a live going. So, and obviously people could hear it that way, if that's fine.
I mean, I've got no issues, but it's however you want to do the show, mate. It's your time, no problem.
It is. Right, guys, can you hear Rajan fine? Give me a bit of thumbs up. I've done this only once before.
Okay, but if not, we can always try and reschedule for another time if you like.
Yeah.
Maybe the connection's working.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not working for some reason. And there's 6 people watching. Guys, can you hear him fine? Right, yeah, they can hear you. They can hear you. So that's good. Right, obviously...
Good start.
Yeah, that is a good start. Right, obviously, guys, it's a shame I can't bring him live, but I've got him on the video call, literally right next to the device I'm using. So, it's over to you, Rajan.
Yeah, I mean, I listened to your intro, so obviously for myself, like most people out there, we've all got different various life experiences, and I know today's show is mainly around your topic of bullying.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned the cyber side of things. Probably a lot of people, these days are receiving that type of abuse. I know you mentioned it yourself, but obviously, from my perspective, it stems back, it goes through all the different genres, whether it's, when we're younger at school, and in its different forms, whether it's within our relationships times, whether it's within our family or our partners or people in that extended family, and also as well as obviously a lot of bullying that happens within work context as well, as whether it's your bosses, it's colleagues, it's that type of thing. So it seems to be quite prevalent throughout all parts of society, really.
Yeah, I totally
From my
agree.
perspective, and it's just...
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Because obviously...
For me, just really trying to give... Sorry.
No, go on.
Give individuals the tools or the tech, just those little insights that might help them to try and deal with, the stresses of bullying, if you like, the boundaries that sometimes pushed from individuals that are bullying and doing what they're doing, some that don't really realise what they're doing, and then obviously there's others out there that obviously know what they're doing and they just don't really care and they continue to push those boundaries. Yeah,
I totally agree with you, buddy, because obviously I can speak from experience, because I was being bullied, and that my parents actually allowed that to be happening, where obviously I know in today's generation, young people who are being bullied left, right and centre, they are growing up and early teenagers years, like 12, 13 years old, they are self-harming due to it. I can sympathise with them, where I've said that I have self-harmed, I've got mental health issues, and this is what it all leads to. Because PTSD these days, it's astonishing, the percentages of it.
Yeah, and like you just touched on the hot topic there again, the amount of, we use the word, it's about having mental well-being, mental health. Health is really wealth, really. So, and all its connotations, you mentioned PTSD and then some of these other ailments and issues that people are suffering for. Obviously, a lot of that is conceptualized internally, really, where you mentioned self-harming. People are running out of ways to maybe handle these current types of challenges and situations, and it's about trying to give them the tools, or at least places they can reach out to maybe connect with people who've gone through similar situations or had similar experiences, that can maybe share their knowledge that are a bit further down the track in relation to some of the problems or issues that they're facing.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Guys, can you still hear him all right? Elizabeth, can you? Sani, there's 4, it keeps dropping. I don't even know who's tuned in, to be honest. Carly's fine. Well, yeah.
I mean,
go on.
Have any of those online mentioned any of the types of things that they've maybe experienced in their life?
No, nobody's mentioned anything yet. Nobody's mentioned anything yet. Yeah, everyone can hear you, which is brilliant. It says 5 people are watching, but I don't know who those 5 people are. But yeah, other than that, it's fine. But yeah, nobody's saying any symptoms they've been suffering with. But other than that, yeah, it's just the fact that we need to stop this stigma when it comes to bullying, because obviously this is one of the reasons why I became a mental health first aider, to help people who are struggling with bullying, because I can sympathise for them.
How have you been helping those people you've been connecting with recently?
Well, obviously, I was just helping them by telling them my experience. Where obviously, because years ago, my circle of trust was everywhere. It was massive, and everyone was just piling in, more bad than good people. And it was just getting to me where I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating, I proper neglected myself. And that's where it triggered, where back in March 2019, I attempted suicide due to it, where it came that I had an anxiety attack. So this is why I am now telling them my experience and tell them what not to do to try and prevent whatever it is that's getting to them to happen. And that's why I always advise them, keep your circle of trust to a minimum. Keep it like 3 and 4 people at a time. People are really close to you. So yeah, it's one of them.
No, that's a powerful story in itself. Obviously, sharing your experiences, you know, and sharing what worked for you, what got you through your dark times or challenges, because we've all gone through our dark times or challenges. Everyone does, regardless of where they are in life, whether they're younger, they're older, or they're perceived to be successful or not successful, whatever that means to everyone. It's all about those internal conversations that we all have with ourselves and trying to manage that. That's, I think, to me, is the main key. That with a lot of clients I work with, it's all about what's that internal dialogue, what's our internal thoughts, our feelings, where do we create sometimes ill will? Is it between where our expectation doesn't meet our reality?
Yeah.
And that sometimes affects our mindset, and it just starts that whole ball rolling in relation to that negative spiral that we all get on from time to time.
Yeah, of course.
I suppose with knowledge, you learn to know what some of the triggers are, what some of the instigators are, and then it's about having your toolbox of things that you can use. Everyone's toolbox is different, that you can listen to maybe change your mood and change your mindset, whether it's, you know, a program, or whether it's looking at pictures of loved ones, or it's phoning out friends, something just to change that mood and mindset as we're not noticing kicking in.
Yeah. Elizabeth, how was your son bullied at school years ago, if you don't mind me asking? Obviously, there's no judging here, and when it's uploaded on YouTube, the comments won't be there. We're just all here just to help each other, to advise that enough's enough, because there are a lot of bullies around, and there's very little happening to tackle that. So this is why it's up to likes of myself and Rajan and many others who are speaking out to say enough is enough, and we need to stop the stigma. That's what we need to do. Do you not agree?
Yeah, I mean, totally. I mean, like I was saying before, we mentioned there's so many different genres of it these days. From, obviously, you mentioned the cyber side, where somebody can just hide behind a keyboard and, you know, can fire off whatever profanity or whatever they want to say to somebody, and you've got no recourse. And of course, like yourself, you're putting yourself in the public domain now by doing lives.
Yeah.
I have to a degree as well, but there's always going to be somebody who's going to have a comment or opinion that doesn't necessarily always, we're not going to like it, and then maybe we're not for them, but we're not here for everyone. We're here for a specific reason, to try and obviously have a general discussion around the topic of bullying in all its forms, and then maybe just somebody might see this, thinks about, okay, maybe I can reach out to this person or this organisation. I know there are quite a lot of organisations out there that are the first port of call these days. There's quite a lot of online stuff, but people also like a personal touch as well, you know, to phone somebody, to message someone privately, or to, you know, start a Facebook group or a meetup group or something where you can, you know, somewhere that's private, that you can share your things in confidence, that they won't get shared or, you know, posted all over the internet, right?
Yeah, well, obviously, I'm glad you actually brought that up, because I'm actually a moderator of a dyspraxia group, because obviously I've got dyspraxia myself, guys, and obviously, oh, sorry about that, I know you were just cutting out. Like I was saying, because I've got dyspraxia myself, and what the person who created that group has basically come out and said, if there's any people, if you live in a similar area, like near to each other, create a group and have regular meetups to obviously prevent that from happening, to stop all the stigma and the bullies, because I've noticed there are bullies around a lot, and and obviously it's mainly special needs kids that are being targeted by bullies, whether it's staff, whether it's other kids, and it's just, it needs to stop. Like, obviously, I showed a video earlier this morning. I think it was about half an hour ago, and it was basically about a teacher who physically assaulted a special needs child because he didn't get anything right. Because he,
Oh wow.
with special needs kids, for example, my son, he was excluded from school due to his autism, because the staff just did not understand him and they couldn't cope with him. So this is where all the bullying is coming from. I can even say another prime example. Morning, Len and Elizabeth, I'll get to your comment in a minute. For example, his class teacher assaulted him, and I saw that clear as day. And then obviously straight away I put in the freedom of information request into knowing what qualifications has that teacher got in handling an autistic child, and she didn't have any. She didn't have any training whatsoever. And this is what I keep talking about over and over again, where it needs to stop. But now they've got some autistic training, but it's like they need more. Not just a simple bit of training, they need more than that. They need to get it through the heads that special needs kids are not... Yeah, they're it's a little bit different to other kids, but I'd rather talk to a special needs child than someone else. I'd rather do that, because you can learn a lot. Like, look at prime examples like Albert Einstein, Eminem. Look at what careers they've had.
Yeah, I don't hear what you said about those that may be on the autistic spectrum or need maybe more assistance. Their mind obviously functions in a different way and they have different creative outlets and stuff. So yeah, definitely what you mentioned about the teachers, I'm really shocked to hear that. So hopefully that's been taken up and dealt with. But yeah, definitely I think it's all about spreading the word through whatever way it is, because obviously, like most things in life, unless it affects somebody or somebody, most people are quite oblivious to what's actually going on out there on a lot of different topics until it affects them. So yeah, it's definitely something you should take up with your local groups. I know you're doing a lot of stuff online now and stuff. Hey, you're coming in, mate.
Huh?
And is that your lunch coming in?
Yeah, my dinner's just come. I've just Subway's just arrived, so I'll be having that one obviously once I've dealt with this. But other than that, yeah, it's amazing. Just hang on a minute. Lucas, can you go and leave that in your room, please? Good lad. But other than that, yeah, I'm just loving the fact. Like, I've even got wristbands on. Obviously, like, support the troops when it comes to like PTSD, which there you go. Positive minds. It's all awareness. Even these live videos are me spreading awareness. And like I was saying to one of my mates yesterday, I think it was Stephen Smith, obviously because I had him on last night. I don't care if 10,000 are watching, or even 10, or even one person is watching these lives. I don't care, as long as I get that message out. I'm happy with that. I'm happy.
No, that's definitely. It's all about just making that positive impact, even if you just plant that seed in one person's life and you change that one person's life, and then that one person changed their family unit or the people around them, and it's about passing that on and somebody else picking it up and maybe somebody else taking it forward to make some life changing decisions in a positive way, right?
Yeah, definitely. And obviously back to Elizabeth's comment. Kid younger than him would hit him every day, call him nasty names, got sick, fed up, going into school every day. They wouldn't do anything to stop it, which that's true. I ended up telling my son to hit the boy back. He did, and then I got called into school due to that. This is where all like the self-defense misunderstanding comes from. It is.
Yeah, that's not another good example there as well, is it?
No. This is why, obviously, like, there's the boxing or martial arts classes, they're extending day after day after day, because it's just to tackle bullying and it's showing them self-defense, like to defend themselves, and it's just wrong. Like, because obviously my autistic son, yeah, I've been hit many times off him when he's been in crisis, because that happens. It does. And this is why I'm getting him a punch bag for Christmas. So then when he goes into crisis, instead of punching other people, he's taking his anger out on that bag. It's perfectly normal, though.
Yeah, but the trouble is he can't take the bag when he's out in the public or at school or when he gets some of these things.
This is why
have those coping mechanisms.
Yeah. This is why I've encouraged him when he's obviously at the minute. Instead of punching others, like I've encouraged him, instead of punching others and kicking others and biting others, punch the air, kick the air, do that, and and he actually does that.
Yeah, but I suppose going back to the bullying side, being instigated and prodded and pushed and all of these things that probably set off the sparks internally, that's what really needs to be resolved, which I think you're right in saying better education within our schooling system, is a great place to start in the schools, particularly teachers have them for 7-8 hours a day.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
about what they're putting into the child's mind and how they're, working with the children within the school environment, so how things are taken outside the school, the different clubs, and just getting that knowledge out there. Really, I think it's the main thing. Knowledge to me is key, and then come to the action side as well. But I can see you got another message down as well from Nick.
Yes.
I want to read it while I'm talking to you.
Yeah. Be my guest. Be my guest.
Yeah, because that's what it's. Yeah, that's what I mean. For me, it's all about certain situations start a chain reaction in us all at times, and it's trying to modify really our outcome. Really, isn't it? That's the hardest thing as well, to control our emotions and things when we get riled up about. Like I say, for me, it's all about responding as opposed to reacting. There's always certain things that will push our buttons as an individual.
Yeah.
For me, whether it's driving or whatever it is. There's always something that will push somebody's button where you have that split second before you're like, do I want to react? No, I'll try and take a second down, take a few breaths, and then just respond,
Yeah, definitely. And obviously in the house, Ruben Lowen, sorry if I've got your name wrong, welcome. It's actually a pleasure with him coming on. He'll be joining me live like this. Obviously not video call, but he'll probably be trying to come on the live himself. He'll be joining me tonight, 8 o'clock. So I cannot wait for that one bit. Obviously I've been nervous like that a little bit, because I've got somebody as big as him coming on. So yeah, it'd be brilliant to get his story out.
What's tonight's topic about?
Tonight's topic is about, it's getting his story out there. And obviously, because he's a PTSD survivor, he's overcome, he's beaten PTSD. So he's going to help me as well into beating PTSD. Because even I'm struggling with PTSD these days due to childhood trauma. So obviously, I'll be bringing him on. So that'd be brilliant.
I'll have to catch that one. I'll catch up because I'll be in Peterborough this afternoon. But definitely I'll look forward to finding out what's going there. But I mean, for my side, I think we've covered quite a good bit around the cyber side, schooling, and bullying in all its forms, relationship-wise, and particularly quite prominent as well for a lot of people as work or within families. Within siblings. Parents trying to do the right thing, but sometimes it's a bit overpowering. There's a borderline between having, what's the word I'm looking for? Between, having set standards on certain things and bullying, it's quite a thin line on some things on educational wise as well, isn't it?
I totally agree with you, Rajan. But obviously, just to close it off, because I'm not going to keep these lives going long, like half an hour, 40 minutes at a time. Obviously, Craig Spillan, welcome. He is a brilliant man, and I'd love to bring him on alive someday. He is an owner of a page called Men Unite. Obviously, I've got, where is it? Obviously, I've got the wristband on right there. It's been a pleasure. He can obviously promote his group, which I believe encourage all men who suffer in silence with like anxiety, depression, PTSD as well. Join that group. Join it. As well as Dad's Net as well. If there's any dads out there, join that group as well. Yeah, it's all about uniting. Obviously, like I said, this live will end up on YouTube. And yes.
On one point, it's quite an interesting fact you said on, was that Dad's Net?
Yeah.
Because I think for me, one form of bullying as well that doesn't really get mentioned as well, obviously for parents that divorce and stuff, sometimes, from a father's perspective, personally speaking, sometimes that child is used as a pawn or a leverage or a type of bullying to get certain things done or not done, or, that sort of manipulation is used.
Agreed.
Out there in society as well, and that sort of angle isn't really covered either. I suppose it would come under relationship stuff, but I'm sure there's a lot of single parents, male or female, that sometimes can get bullied into certain things or leveraged against by using the access to their child. So the website that you just mentioned there, I'll definitely have a look on and stuff like that, because I think that's quite a key important thing as well, for the parents are separated, that sometimes things are used and leveraged too far. So I think that's another great cause out there as well, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Well, anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on. On this, as it is. But other than that, I'd love to do it again, and I'd even love to read your book one day. I don't know what that's about again. Can you remind us?
Yeah, that's the 6 steps to stress-free life. So obviously, my background from the health and wellness side of things, it's all about different techniques and things that we can do to try and take a bit more control of our life, reducing some of our stress, whether it's from the family side, relationship, just tips and techniques that I use in my daily life and with a lot of clients that I've kind of just formulated in the book and stuff, so that other people can hopefully apply that to their lives and get a bit more clarity, a bit more breathing space, and a little more direction. So definitely we can talk about that later today, no problem.
Brilliant. Yeah, well, anyway, thanks for coming on, and we'll speak again.
All right, cheers. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. There we go. Well, there you go, guys. That's how it is. Rajan himself, absolutely brilliant man. He's a published author, and I cannot wait to speak with him again. Now, obviously, I'll be shutting this off now, and keep sharing this live. Please keep sharing it, and let's spread awareness. If you're getting bullied, speak about it. It's okay to talk about it, and there are help out there. There are people to speak to about bullying, and they will help you tackle it. So anyway, I'll catch you all later. Peace out, and we'll speak again. Bye for now.